Chapter 18, Example 3. A 1996 report from U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission claimed that at least 90% of all American homes have at least one smoke detector. The city's fire department has been running a public safety campaign about smoke detectors, consisting of posters, billboards, and ads on radio and TV and in the newspaper. The city wonders if this concerted effort has raised the local level above the 90% national rate. Building inspectors visit 400 randomly selected homes and find that 376 have smoke detectors. Is this strong evidence that the local rate is higher than the national rate? So is it strong evidence we want to prove something? We're going to use a hypothesis test. Our null hypothesis will be that the proportion of homes with fire detectors is 90%, so P equals 0.9. Our alternative is we want to say, is there strong evidence the rate is higher? So alternative will be that the rate is higher than that 0.9. So P is greater than 0.90. We have a one-tailed test, not two this time. As usual, step 2, check the conditions. I have a random sample, and 400 homes is less than 10% of the homes in the city. We would expect 400 times 0.9, which is 360, homes to have smoke detectors. And 400 times 0.10, which equals 40, homes to not have smoke detectors. Both at least 10. The conditions are met, so I will use the normal model for a one proportion Z test. So N equals 400. Our population proportion will be 0.90. And our P hat will be the 376 from our sample divided by the 400 people surveyed, which is 0.94. Our standard deviation of the proportion will be 0.9 times 0.1 over 400 which equals 0.015. So we have the normal model, N 0.9, 0.015. We'll find our Z-score. Z equals 0.94 minus 0.90 over 0.015, the standard deviation. This gives us a Z-score of 2.67. So now let's sketch that out. We have a one tail this time, so we're only doing it on the right side because we want to have over 94%, which is the 2.67 standard deviation, shade above. So we're going to have to subtract from 1. So the probability that Z is greater than 2.67 equals 1 minus 0.9962, which comes out to be 0.0038. So, my p-value of 0.0038 is very small, and I will reject the null hypothesis. There is evidence to suggest that the local smoke detector rate is higher than the national average.